far. This deck was very, yeah.
And now we do a long pause. It's game.
Yeah.
Man. Is that the way to go? Draft tons of Paladin secrets?
Well, it works if you can get Avenge to hit on like a Raging Worgen.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
that's true. We would have had it if the Avenge hit on something else. Or we would have been in a good position to come back if the Avenge hit on something else.
I don't know, actually. No, that's not necessarily true, because he'd have something that's... Because he had one big guy and then two things with 1 health, as opposed to one thing, which would have been Avenged, and then the Worgen, which still would have been a 3-3.
That's true.
We would have died. We would have died anyways. It didn't matter.
Alright. Potentially the last game.
JMC Dougal 8 says, Avenge feels like the best card in Arena right now. So much value. That's okay. So Avenge is not a bad card, but I think people overvalue it, and a lot of the times it's like it's based on your opponent's activating it, right? Like you can choose to ignore it. Of course, like
You have to if you taunt up, they can't ignore it.
if you taunt up, they can't ignore, or if you are playing so aggressively that you force them to kind of respond in some way. But the fact that they can ignore it for at least a turn, or perhaps two, kind of tempers the supposed OP-ness of the card.
And it's always really good on like turn 1, but after that it's
Yeah.
no longer that good. So you see it on turn 1, you're like, oh, I can't do anything but go face. But you see it on turn like 9, you're like, alright, you just essentially spent a card in order to get 1 extra mana of tempo.
Justino asked, hey Merps, how do you like working as a personal trainer? So I'm not working as a personal trainer right now, but I worked as one before my current, oh, okay,
No,
that's nice.
it doesn't do anything.
Sure it does.
Oh,
It kills that off.
You want to do that?
Because, okay, so if he does this, does he have like a flame cannon?
I wonder.
Even if he has a flame cannon, that's fine. And then he goes, so alright, the fear is he coins out a 4, right? If he coins out 4,
Well, no, that's
kind
fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
care.
actually
No, you're right.
right?
You're right.
Until low.
I was too obsessed with using all my mana thing. But you're right. This is better in every situation except if the animal companion turns into a Misha.
Yeah. So he's gonna coin out a 4. That's fine.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll
this is
freeze
still
ourselves and that'll be fine. We're tracking an animal companion.
fine. Look for 5. I kind of
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Or a deadly shot. That's a 5.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I hate
Gotta throw
those.
away the Sunwalker. We have 2 6s.
Gotta. Yeah. But anyways, let me answer your question, Justino.
To my side.
So
That's useless.
useless. I actually really enjoyed my time as a personal trainer. It was just a really fun job. You make your own hours. You get to, I mean, if you like working out and you like fitness, then I think you can make a
Don't
pretty
go over
fun
the face.
career out of it.
And then freeze ourselves ahead of time.
Wonder.
He can't kill anything. Like, he can't kill the fairy dragon. So he has to use it to kill the fairy dragon. He has no way of killing the fairy dragon.
I moves quickly.
Okay, I'm okay with going face. I don't know what we do with the weapon. I'll let you decide that.
I hunt low.
Really? Okay, I kind of want to go face there. Like I thought
He
we were
would have
going
eaten
face.
the Leok. He would have eaten the Leok. And then our Spiteful Smith wouldn't do anything.
Oh,
Okay, he's eating the Leok anyway. Or at least force
yeah,
him to do
that's
something.
the counter argument. That's why I think we should have gone face with the Fairy Dragon at the very least. Freeze it. Yeah, no, I was fine with him eating up the Leok because it required a ping
No, that's true.
on his
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, that was a misplay.
My shield for Argus!
Not much to do.
Yeah.
Join or die.
Now we get the deadly shot. Do we be cute and deadly shot this thing?
No.
Mind if I roll knee?
Question from the chat. Would there be a way for people to choose a preferred deck archetype in Hearth Arena and have it value cards that fit towards that archetype higher?
Not in the near future.
No.
Most likely in the longer future. Because that's
Yeah.
not that hard to implement, actually.
What to do?
So
to do.
we could try doing that. That's also kind of against how we draft generally, like as a foundation. Like, we want to give you guys the best deck possible. And what Hearth Arena does right now is it works with what you've got, which I think in order to be a successful arena player, that's what you have to do. Like, you can't just go in with the mindset of, I want to play aggro, I want to play control. If you do that and you just pick based on that, you're not going to average. God, my voice is dying. Not going to average.
Master the Oasis.
So good. So good. Oh my god. 4-9. What are you gonna do about that 4-9?
Seems a really quick response.
I know, I'm scared. I'm scared.
I'll be just like you.
Oh, don't be a jerk.
Oh, come on!
How many polymorphs do you have, dude? That's such... What a jerk. Oh my god.
Shredder and Spiteful?
Yeah.
Let's see
Shredder and
really what anything else
Spiteful.
I'm doing. Yeah.
I'm really sad about that.
Bend to my command. Death from the shadows.
Freaking mini mage.
Guess we have to deadly shot that thing.
Yeah. Let's do this. Kill off the 2-1. Deadly shot. Web spinner. Alright, let's do this.
Playing the top deck war.
Yep.
Special delivery.
Oh!
Wow. Oh, is that
annoying.
duplicate? Damn it.
7, 8, 9. 9 damage.
It's a 14. Do
We
we
have
just
a lot
go?
of sticky things.
Do we just
Well,
go?
let's
for
see.
that?
Let's see if it's a mirror image.
Yeah. Let's see.
I smell blood.
It's a
Let's
duplicate.
duplicate.
We go for it. We can't
We
have
go
a bomb
for it.
lobbing.
No.
Farewell.
Kill all that stuff. Alright, let's draw into that bow.
Why did they always get the 50-50 chances?
That's rough. Ah, damn it. We can't give him either of these.
First kill.
X marks the spot.
Okay, so unless he has a flame strike, he actually has to start clearing here, which is good, because I don't want damage sharp face.
No flame strike.
Flame strike. Okay.
Does he win the next turn?
Whoa.
7-7. He wins the next turn if we don't do that. But then again, we can give him the bomb lobber and it wouldn't matter because we have like actual lethal. And if it's yeah, we have actual lethal.
Yeah, so okay, if that's ice block, then we're screwed, right?
Well, no, we clear the 3-1,
Okay.
and he doesn't have lethal. So let's do that first, because we know it's not an ice barrier.
Yeah.
So this one damage is doing nothing.
Right. Duplicate is fine.
Let's go for it.
Let's go for it.
I hunt alone.
Nice.
Well played.
Guess it's like a counter spell or something.
Yeah.
All right, at least that bow did something. Last game. I told you this was going 11. This was going 12-2, or 11-3. I guess it's the same result in terms of number of games played.
I mean, I like the deck. I think it's a good. I think it's
Yeah,
a
I just mean in terms of
fine
your
deck.
throat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quinnell says, "Phew, well done." Yeah, yeah. Look at the smile on my face. I'm very glad we pulled that off, especially because I like definitely misplayed in the third turn instead of going face. That you should go for face there.
We could have won much easier.
Yeah.
If yeah. Yeah.
But we were playing around the secrets intelligently.
Yeah. Because if you wanted to kill the Leok, you had to ping, and then that would have slowed him down.
Yeah.
So like,
No, you're right.
no, that's fine.
Quinnell says, "I may have raised my arms in the air. Luckily, nobody saw." Let's hope we can raise our arms in the air for this one. Fulfill the 3 nights in a row 12-win thing. Wow, it's taking a long time. I like this. It means we may not get someone who's 11 wins.
Yeah, we might just get like a 10-2.
Yeah,
Or,
or like a 1-3.
yes, everyone just, it's like BNet server shut down and only 2 people are left in the arena. It's you and Dennis.
All right, that's a good point, educated Collins. The co-host is now just Merps.
You asked.
I don't know. Maybe he's here. Maybe he's here within all of us.
I turn 1 track. These are such good cards.
Better. Oh god.
These are such insanely good cards. I mean, Harvest Golem isn't that great for Mage, but it's a 3-drop.
It's not that good. I do like keeping the tracking. Okay,
We're
I'm
definitely
okay
keeping the
with this.
tracking.
Alright. Actually, I'm okay with this.
Coin, web spinner, tracking into 2, or tracking first, and then we'll decide.
Yeah.
Yeah, tracking, and then we decide.
Let's track. Let's track for it too.
Hunter's Mark Unleash combo.
But then we won't be able to curve out at all.
Is curving
Like-
out more important than than an Unleashed Hunter's Mark combo? I don't think it is.
I want to take the Fairy Dragon. Ugh.
It also throws away 2/2 drops, which allows us to have a heavier deck. Because otherwise we're just relying on this mage not curving out. Hunter's Mark against something like, I don't know,
See, okay, so
set like a water elemental.
here's the problem. If we don't drop a 2 and we drop a Harvest Golem, it's so slow. I'll let you pick this one. It's rope.
Fine. We're putting out the web spinner.
Yeah. There we go. Now we got multiple Oasis in our deck.
Well, we coined, and we do have the board. But we're missing our combo now. Like, he has a 3-drop. What? Thank you.
Thank you. That 50. Oh, yes. 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 Win.
So we're up a card.
Oh my god. So good. Oh, desperation. That desperation arcane missile. Okay, so as of right now,
We
It's
can
looking
Oasis
pretty good.
Houndmaster and win the game, yes.
Dingo!
Alright, well, whatever, we trade. We trade and then we Oasis. Instead of Shredder. Because we're Houndmastering the next turn. We have no other good plays.
or the next turn we could Harvest and Pyro.
It doesn't seem that good. Compared to Houndmastering the Oasis. Houndmastering the Oasis also makes him misplay. Because what's he going to do to the Oasis? He actually can't remove it.
That's fair. Especially if he wants to ping the 2/1, then he drops a 3, which at max will have
He
4
can't
health.
remove it anyway. Nothing he does can remove the Oasis.
Pings. Yeah, no, I'm not thinking about the Oasis. I'm thinking about like him.
Alright, we'll Houndmaster and then trade it in. Well, Worgen.
Oh, yeah.
So let's attack first with the 2/7 in case it's a Vaporize, you mean?
Vaporize.
Wow,
Yeah.
let's see. We're doing this anyway. We're good.
Never mind, we're good.
Blood. I let the dog out.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that thinking ahead play. Ha 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 ha! The RNG is with us!
Oh my god. Well, all right. Let's face it. That arcane missile was like so desperate. It was super desperate. All
We
right.
should start pushing for face because that's the only way he's gonna get us back. He's going to do that thing the next turn.
Flame strike. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
So we pilot a Shredder instead of Cult Master. We pilot a Shredder and tap, and we make the
tap
trade.
and make the trade. Yes. No. I like this. Tap.
Do we really need to tap? I think we go Wild Pyro. His Flame Strike does nothing. I don't want him to Flame Strike. Because we're out of options to kill his stuff.
Actually, I'm fine with that. Yeah, just dropping that going face. And then if he, no, this was a memory on tough spot. Yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't have to tap. Pyro gives us much better options. Okay. Oh, Okay.
Managing us out.
I'll show them all.
We... Well, we can't animal companion without making the trade.
Yeah. So okay. Do we? So we cult
I think
master.
we harvest golem and tap. I don't want his secret out yet.
The alternative is to cult master, bump the pyro in,
Mm-hmm.
and then go face with the 42.
I don't see the point.
I wonder.
What's the 2/2 gonna do?
Here. Okay, so we can just get in like
Yep.
9 damage.
Yep.
I'm okay with that too.
That's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage.
You can bump it in and then flame strike, and then we still have a 2.
Yeah, I think that's fine. And then cult master unleashes for like if ever we need.
Yeah, you can flame strike this board.
Sure.
All right.
Oh. That's interesting.
Well, we have enough. We have enough damage that we can attack face and break through the wall of 8 damage.
Yes.
So I do want to attack face. I don't care about the water elemental.
Well, okay. Do you want an animal companion? If it's counterspell, you don't care, right?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
Fine.
To my side.
That does give us a lot of things.
Strike.
Yeah. This. Just. No. If it's ice block, it's ice block. Do you care? I don't care.
Well, I'm not doing anything else. I guess I'll.
Yeah. All right. GG.
Nice. GG. 12 wins. 3 nights in a row of 12 wins. Getting back on the GVG train. I think I finally turned that corner on the GVG with this recent win streak.
Yeah. No, it's good.
3 different classes. I've still yet to get 12 wins with Paladin in GVG, which is kind of annoying. But and on a good note.
Yeah. No, they just have so
Bring-
many value cards.
It's true. Oh, Hunter. Hunter, Druid, and Priest. We are not opening any packs. The Arena Coup will happen next Sunday. We will open like 40 packs there.
Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. I'm gonna say this. I'll probably stream on Monday, but that might be a little optimistic. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you could stream like later in the week too. I don't think we need to do like Monday
Yeah.
necessarily.
I'll let you guys know, but not feeling too great. But you're welcome for getting you to 12 wins.
Thanks. It was all you. I lost all
There
the
we go.
games I played without you. If
The
we
one
took
game.
my record without you and extrapolated it to 12 games, it'd be a 12-0 deck.
I know.
And it
So
wasn't like
good.
I did the first couple games. I did like middle-ish games. Like late middle-ish games. I got like win number 9 and 10, I think.
Yeah, that was very good. Played very well, especially versus that like that light bomb.
Right? I really want him to show me the light bomb. Because I'm like, that has to be a light bomb. And he never showed it, so he could have just been weirdly faking the light bomb.
What good does that do for him?
I
don't know.
have no idea. Like, he maybe to slow me down because he was desperate. I have no idea.
He even mind visioned your Unleash the Hounds, set it up for light
Yeah,
bomb.
I know. Like, before that, I was like, and then after that, I'm like, well, obviously a light bomb. And then he never light bombed.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, so Merps is when Merp streams, he'll stream on the same account because we together will not stream enough to justify having 2 accounts. And especially this means when we someday, actually pretty soon probably, make Twitch partner, you can sub and then you'll have both of our streams.
Yeah.
instead
Yeah.
of subbing for like a stream that is infrequent.
All right, are you continuing? Are you gonna
No,
get
no,
a
no,
new
no.
co-host?
I'm calling it a night here. I need to get some sleep. But that was an excellent run.
Yeah, that was good.
That's what I like to see. Like whenever I play Hunter, that's the kind of deck I want to go. I know Ratsma has this thing where he likes to go super aggro, but I like that kind of like mid-rangey Hunter deck, where at any point you can switch and then go face. But if you don't have to, you can also play for card advantage. Like we won, I would say like half of our games by playing card advantage.
Yeah, and so here's the thing about like the like head down, rush forward aggro hunter. It's very powerful, but okay, so it relies on a couple of things. You curving out, not hanging any mana, and it actually takes away from one of if you're an infinite player, it takes away from one of your strongest assets, which is your decision making.
Yeah.
Because you don't get to make decisions. You at a certain point you're forced into moves. So if you don't have choices and if you can't respond to reads because all you can do is like
Play your
one
hand.
or two things, you don't get to outplay your opponent. It's just you're putting everything in the hands of your cards, and you can win dominantly or you just lose like terribly. It's still a very powerful strategy. It's just
Like it's kind of my backup drafting strategy. Like if I see a Hunter deck going south and I'm drafting it, I'm like, okay, time to go. Time to start taking like all these 2 drops, 3 drops, 1 drops, and just like push for it. Which is good to have in a draft, right? You can't have that strategy in a lot of well, maybe half the classes you can't. The other half doesn't work as well as the Hunter, but it still works. Like you can do the same thing for like Mage, for Druid, for Rogue and Warlock, obviously, but you can't for the other ones. And that's the Warrior, man. The Warrior. I don't know when I'm gonna get another 12-win run with a Warrior. And at some point, like if you looked at my historical stats, for a long stretch of time, I was averaging more than 40% Warrior runs ending in 12 wins. It was like insane. But that's definitely not gonna happen in GBG.
nope.
I think Shaman is redeemable. I haven't figured out how, but I think when the meta slows down, because the meta has already slowed down compared to where it was 2 weeks ago, like by a lot, right? Like you've noticed it.
Yeah.
And if it just slows down a little more, I think Shaman could really make a big comeback. Not to like where it was before, obviously, but it could be like not a crappy class.
The problem with Shaman is not so much like okay, so yes, it is affected by God time, the speed of the game. It's the new cards that it got are not solid cards that help it in every situation. Like Shield of Minibot is just good. Shrinkmeister is just good. Crackle is
Amazing.
amazing. It's like bursty RNG kind of card.
So amazing.
Zap-O-Matic is a
Generally a
bursty
3/2.
card. Yeah, it's a burst card. And then they just got all these like kind of like burst cards that are good but can be not so good. But yes, I mean I think Crackle is nice, but they introduce like RNG into that. Zap-O-Matic is kind of like boomer bust.
Yeah. I feel like Shaman just relied a lot on that Fire Elemental and that Hex.
Right.
And so
and
when you
getting-
just and that Stormforge Axe, and Stormforge Axe is no longer as good, and then you decrease the number of Fire Elementals and Hexes, and you're just and not to mention Lightning Storm's got a huge decrease in offer percentage. So their cards are not bad, and the meta has gotten faster, but not like impossibly so. You also just the more sticky minions your opponent has, the less your totems are going to stay up. So that's also a huge problem.
yeah.
Like generally you can keep tapping and you have this vague idea of how many totems your opponent can remove on any turn, which allows you to plan totems ahead of time. But now, even if you're just fighting for the board, there are many times you're just locked out of toteming because you know your opponent will just remove it with their like tons of little stuff. It's also why things like Fan of Knives, oh my god, that card has gotten significantly more value now than it used to, even though it's a slow card draw card, which generally have lost value.
Yeah, definitely. All right, guys. I actually like my voice is hurting just from saying anything. So
Yeah.
thanks for joining. This has been a
I'm
good
headed
run.
out too. It's been a great run. Hunter, second best class. That's what I'm pumping out here. I'm firmly of the belief that it's the second best class right now, maybe third best class, but definitely up there. And I hope that run with a admittedly subpar deck, like that was not a great deck. I think it was a below average deck, and it got 12 wins, and it was pretty smooth. At very few points, and no points actually, were we like, oh my god, what is this deck doing? The deck did nothing but curve out. It wasn't even aggro. It didn't have a lot of value. It didn't have a ton of good hunter cards. It had like slightly below average number of good hunter cards actually. It just wasn't a crappy deck. And that was a 12 win fairly easily.
Let's thank Mr. Shine for coming on.
Yes, Mr. Shine, who I guess he still has internet problems because he's not been in the chat. But definitely that was a really fun run before this with Priest also. And definitely hoping to have Mr. Shine back in the future. And there we may also be, I think there's some rumblings around between like Rats and Mr. Shine and whatever to get some kind of like tournament going among the like arena streamers.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, but it's in the planning stages. Maybe it'll happen by like the end of January or something. Like kind of like Lord of the Arena but without a sponsor. And
that'd be fun.
Yeah. And hopefully with we're trying to make it a little more competitive and a little less like whatever Lord of the Arena is. I'm not sure how to do that, but we'll give it our best shot.
All right, guys, I'm out. Take care. Good night.
See ya. I'm out as well. Have a good night. Everybody thank Merps for sticking in there, despite his obvious discomfort or just general disgust with me, maybe. Maybe that's the actual cause. He's actually fine off stream, just when he's on stream and he has to listen to my voice. All right. See you guys, and once again, Merps will stream. I'll if you follow the Twitter, and I'll update on the Twitch feed as well when Merps is streaming next, once he figures it out. And it's going to be sometime next week, Monday through Thursday. And then we're doing the Arena Coup on next Sunday. That'll be the first Arena Coup of the new year. Sorry it's coming a little late, but as you can see, Merps is not 100% here. And I may also do another stream on Saturday, next Saturday. So we'll see. Great. We'll see you guys later then.